Keith and Kathy developed the practice of sharing a few minutes together before he headed off to work. He would stop by our house and they'd enjoy a smoothie together. They have chosen to use the imagery of a smoothie shared to illustrate the kind of relationship they wish to have. The water represents God. It is what binds everything else together. The fruit represents the groom. It represents his life. The vegetable represents the bride in her life. In mixing these three ingredients together, Keith and Kathy are demonstrating that their marriage is more than the joining of two lives together. It includes unity with God as well. They have chosen to allow God to be at the center of their marriage, blended into every aspect of it. Each time they share a smoothie from now on, they will be reminded of this day and the commitment they make. Mark 10, 6 through 9 reads, "But at the beginning of creation, God made them male and female. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." Today, Keith and Kathy, you are being blended together by God as one in marriage. One man, one woman, and God. It was God who taught us to love. By keeping Him at the center of your marriage, His love will continue to bind you together as one throughout your marriage. Share the vows that you've prepared.
Start off, there is no way I've ever quantified how much love I have for your words. I always used to pray that God would find a way for me to have the most amazing, fun, goofy, perfect girl. And I'd be able to love her, take care of her, and support her dreams, and hopefully try to provide her with a happy ending. Time went by, and I started to lose hope and faith that I would not be able to find someone. And one night, I went bowling with some friends, and I met you. I was shocked that a gorgeous girl was talking to me, who even ended up giving me your phone number. This is such a rare occurrence for me that I naturally assumed we were dating. I had such a fun time with you on our first date, which leads me to my first vow. I vowed to take you dancing regularly so that I could remember those two awkward teenagers attempting to learn how to dance. And then after our second date, we unfortunately broke up, which leads me to my next two vows. I vow to continue to protect my kissing skills. I vow to hold you close and to always use communication to solve any future problems. In turn, this means breaking up is not an option. Once we were back together, You kept pushing me outside my comfort zone and opening my eyes to different food, churches, and even talking to strangers. Which leads me to my fourth vow. I vow to always keep an open mind to any new idea or experience. You have taught me that being outside my comfort zone is a good thing. Another difficult time in our relationship was when you went on a month-long mission trip to Guatemala. It was you have such a huge heart helping children, pets, homeless people, and practically anything with a face. This is one of my favorite qualities about you. This brings me to my fifth vow. I vow to support your dreams as long as they are reasonable. It is funny, I feel like I've known you my entire life because we have so many amazing memories together. Going on trips, going to concerts, going on hikes, going grocery shopping, fun game nights, and so much more. I vow to always find a way to cheer you up when you are sad, to never go to bed angry, to always find a way to provide for our family, to always clean the dishes, as long as you agree to do the laundry. To love you in sickness and in health, and to death do us part. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to continue my life.
When we first met at the bowling alley and you showed me your dance moves, I had no idea you would be the best thing that ever happened to me. When you took me salsa dancing and out to dinner and talked about your family with so much love and kindness, I was so clueless that I was having dinner with my future best friend. When we went to see a midnight premiere of a movie and you kissed me for the first time, I had no idea that you and I would make it this far. When we reconnected after a year of not talking about it, I was so clueless. Thankfully, God knew what I needed in my life. As we began to talk more and more, I got to know the real you. The timing was right, and I got to see your heart. And I began to fall in love with the person that you are. You are kind, funny, charming, joyful, and loving beyond what I could have imagined. You teach me to be a better person, to hold tight to family, and encourage me to get closer to God. I look forward to being your wife, to holding your hand through the good and bad times, to adopting a dog with you, and starting a family, and building fun memories every day. I promise to cherish and respect you with all your unique desires and interests in life, and to invest in your dreams as often as I can. I will love you and be by your side through everything good and bad life throws at us. I vow to pray for us and pray for you and with you always, and to continually ask God to help me be the woman, an incredible, handsome, hardworking, loving man like you deserve. I promise to always fight for us and to give you my time and attention to keep our relationship growing and thriving. My life is so much better because you're in it. I love you today and for the rest of our lives.
Keith, you've expressed your intent to love and cherish Kathy. Just as she assumes your name, she is now part of you. Love her as you love yourself. Just as she is committed to serve you, your role in marriage is to serve her. Your example is in Christ, who loved so deeply that he was willing to die for his bride. Do you commit your love and devotion, your faithfulness, and choose to serve Kathy in the relationship described by the words husband and friend?
I do.
Then take this ring. That's my first mistake. Then take Kathy's ring and place it on her finger and repeat after me. With this ring as a symbol, I choose to love you.
With this ring as a symbol, I choose to love you.
As this ring has no beginning and no end, my love for you is without end.
As this ring has no beginning and no end, my love for you is with no end.
I will strive to grow in friendship and love as we share our lives together.
I will strive to grow in children of love.
Okay. You did well. Kathy, you too have expressed your intent to and desire to love and cherish Keith. As is our custom, you will take on his name, but this is not a loss of your identity. It is, however, a blending of your lives together. Do you commit your life and devotion, your faithfulness, and choose to serve Keith in the relationship described by the words wife and friend?
I do.
Then place this ring on Keith's finger and repeat after me. With this ring as a symbol, I choose to love you.
With this ring as a symbol, I choose to love you.
As this ring has no beginning and no end, my love for you is without end. As this ring... As this ring has no beginning and no end,
This ring has no beginning and no end.
my love for you is without end.
My love for you is without end.
I will strive to grow in friendship and love
I will strive to grow in friendship and love
as we share our lives together.
as we share our lives together.
It is with great pleasure that I present to you a new life, the life of Mr. and Mrs. Wakefield. We sincerely wish you the best. God bless you. Keith, you may kiss your bride.